Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on the time that you're watching me. My name's Jennifer Njeri Njoroge, aka Women Rep. That's my TikTok handles. Karibu sana to this channel where we have conversations, life conversations, real life conversations. And on this podcast, I would just love to talk about the cost of starting life after coming from diaspora or Gulf, or I just want to give you an approximate of the cost of starting life. Karibu sana, and share the video, like it, also leave a comment at the bottom of this video. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, asante sana na kushukuru. So what is the cost of starting life? What are things that you should budget for? That is the conversation of today. So number one thing that you should do when you are starting life is know the area of residence. Where do you want to live? Yeah. Number two, what is the cost of housing facilities that are in that area? For those who have already built their home, congratulations. But for those who haven't, like I, and we are planning to do that very soon, let me give you a quote of my journey, because I can only share mine because I have done it. And so I want to inspire you and give you some background information. So when you're budgeting for your money, ukiwa side za diaspora, it becomes so easy for you. So number one is identifying the area location. Number two, knowing the budget you have for the house rent. There is that amount that you'll be able to pay every month. So you should be able to know ujidhukie. Kwetu tunasemanga ni ujidhukie, ujipime uzito. Ujue unaweza lipa nyumba ya 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, depending na your pocket. So let me give you a background of where I live. Bed sitters in this place, they cost around from 7,500 all the way to around maybe 12,000. And then we have one bedroom unit, zenye zinaanzia 10,000 kwenda juu. So having that background information, unafaa kuwa na house rent and house deposit. Also, there are houses that ask for electricity and water deposit. So if, for example, I'm not going to give you the payment for my house, but let's say it is 10,000. So I need to have 10,000 for house rent, 10,000 for deposit, electricity and water. That is almost around 25,000 Kenya shillings. Number two thing that you need also to consider is after now you have found a house, you need to clean it. If it is a one bedroom unit like mine, so we are now furnishing where you'll be resting at night, which is your bedroom. Let me give you a quote kulingana na my bedroom space vile iko. Number one thing that I bought is a bed. I prefer a hardwood bed, which is mahogany, which will not cost anything less than 25,000 Kenya shillings. And now that one, it will now go with a mattress. A mattress budget for my budget was 10,000 for a mattress. Now that is 35,000 Kenya shillings. We go for curtains, 5,000 Kenya shillings if they are customized. But of course, there are more cheaper options or more expensive. But those are the things that I was able to budget for, and that is the money that I had. So for curtains, I had budgeted for 5,000 shillings. Now we are up to 40,000 Kenya shillings. In that bed, we need a duvet, we need bed sheets, and we need things like pillow and pillowcases. So that one you need to budget around 5,000, and that is now we are standing at 45,000 Kenya shillings for bedroom alone. For sitting area, you need a sofa, you need curtains, and you need a carpet. Electronics I will buy as I go. I did not go buy electronics because I felt they are a bit expensive and I didn't have money for it. So I budgeted for my seat. My seat costed me 55,000 shillings. And also for curtains, 5,000 shillings, that is 60,000. And also for a carpet, which was 6,000, now we are standing at 66,000. Adding up to the bedroom budget, we are currently standing at 110 Kenyan shillings. Now there is another room that is mostly underrated, which is the kitchen. Setting up a kitchen is very expensive, and I can tell you for sure, based on my taste and preference, it did not cost me anything less than 20,000 Kenya shillings. No, now adding up to 110, adding up the kitchen. The kitchen is also partly, it's carrying the bathroom part of it, because we also need storage, we need utensils, we need gas, we need tables, we need hizo vitu kidogo kidogo, sufuria. And I can tell you for sure, if you're not buying non-stick, you are buying normal sufuria. 4 pairs sufuria nne, they will not cost you less than 2,500. So if I'm telling you for kitchen budget for 20,000, I know what I'm saying, because gas is also included, which is 3,500. So you can imagine if gas and cooking pots are adding up to 7,000. What of plates, what of other things, visu, nini, pans, all of that. Please budget for around 20,000. Currently, we are now standing at 130 Kenya shillings. Now, there is also something else that you should also budget for, na inaitwa pesa ya miscellaneous. Pesa ya miscellaneous, you are going to shop for things, you will need transport, you will need lunch. Sometimes you shop for longer hours and you need lunch, and sometimes you need airtime. Na kuna tu vitu twingine kama tu bulb, sijui sijui extension, sijui bla bla bla, sijui kumeingizwa wifi. There are things that you need a miscellaneous of around 20,000 for you to comfortably settle down. So we are standing at around 150,000 Kenya shillings. Also, as we are standing at around that much, remember, rent and deposit, it's not included. So if you went for a house that is 10,000, you now include the house and the deposit. Now we are standing at 175,000 Kenya shillings. So that is the cost of starting a life, which is a moderate life yenye utasikia ukiwa so comfortable, and that's the budget. Also, there is also things that you need to consider. You need to consider as you're starting life. Remember, you also have to budget for money to see your parent, money to maybe do a little bit of shopping. And also remember, the money that I have told you, 175, it's not inclusive of the small shopping of unga. It's not inclusive of rice and blah blah and soaps that you are going to buy for your new house. So that one is not inclusive. So just know that when you are basically starting life, for you to be able to feel comfortably, please budget for around 200,000 and you'll be able to live comfortably. But that if you don't have that money, that you should not be discouraged to come home. If you have decided to come home, you can start small. Other people start large. There are people who start small, but don't be discouraged to come home. So I'm really grateful and thank you for coming here. Thank you for being in my channel. Remember, you can look for me in all my social media handles. Jennifer Njeri Njoroge on YouTube, on other Instagram and Facebook, Jennifer Njeri Njoroge. On TikTok, you can find me as Women Rep, aka Jennifer. Be blessed. Until next time, be blessed.